Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to another stream. We will be starting shortly. Let me just do the normal Instagram announcement so that we have so that we can get some more people in here with us. So, hope you guys are all doing well today. What? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Sorry. Streaming on YouTube. Link to my Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. Oh, wow. That is not what I meant. Bonk. Okay. Live. There we go. Okay, so the announcement has been popped up there, so I'm hoping we can get more people coming in with us. So my goal for today's stream was to, well, game-wise I don't really have any, well, let me turn general audio down a little bit so maybe you guys can hear me a little bit better. Sound effects, maybe like 80. I think that should work. But my goal for this one was I'm just gonna play around a little bit, do a couple games, and just gonna chat with you guys a little bit, just kind of hello. So yeah, I'm just gonna just chat with you guys a little bit. We can maybe get some discussions going, just whatever. So I was going to do Spider-Man for this, but I thought with Fortnite it's easier because I can just play around a little bit where with Spidey because I've basically 100% completed. There's not much for me to do. I'd just kind of be swinging around a little bit, so visually it wouldn't be that fun to watch. And in that case, I might as well be doing a podcast. So I thought with this one, you guys can watch me do a couple matches while we're chatting a little bit. So welcome everyone to the stream. So yeah, like I said, today we're just gonna be chatting a little bit. So if there are any topics you guys can think of to chat, let me know. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can let me know because the chat's open. With the way that the chat is set up, it's on it pops up on the right hand side of my screen, but it only pops up when the messages are sent. So I might miss a couple, and if I do, I apologize. I need to find a system. Need to find out a system that I have that I can have that would make it easier to just find a system that I can do with that. Oh yeah, was it like a vet visit thing? Because I know we've never had to take Susie to the vet at all, but I can imagine that after that they would be like just out of it. But okay. I'm gonna drop at probably Dirty Ducks, like almost no one goes there because I'm in solos. It's gonna be a lot easier. The UFO looks so cool. Especially at night, seeing all the lights, it looks really pretty. Yeah, I should probably jump now. I'm supercharged too, so that'll help a little bit with gaining XP and all that, but yeah, I hope they get better. And yeah, vet visits are very tiring for the pets and the humans, I can imagine. Just all the nerves and the stress, I guess, that comes from that. But I'm glad that they're doing better than they were before. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way to where I was hoping to, but I can... Might be able to hit right there. Yeah, I'll be able to land on that. Excuse me. Ooh. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially after, like, if it was a... So, no, certain, like, different vets do it differently, but some of them have it so that it's, like, appointment-based, I think, where you, like, drop them off. And then other ones where you go and you're with them the entire time, so... I don't know what system you guys used, but that might just be part of it. Like, they just missed you through that time, or because they're nervous about it or coming off of that, they just want to be close to their trusted humans. So, that's probably a bit of it. Oh, there's someone here. Hello there. Wait, why did he get knocked? I'm in solos, right? Or did I accidentally go into... I think I might have gone into trios, guys. Wait. Yeah, I'm in squads. Crud. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's try to make this work. Can you guys hear me okay? Is, like, audio quality good? Is visual good? It's not lagging too much? If there's any issues like that at any point in the stream, let me know and I'll try to get those resolved the best I can. I'm not great with this sort of that side of it yet, but oh, okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can, like, go on to... Okay, perfect. I'm gonna build myself in this bunker. I'm going to, on my end, see if I can, go onto my YouTube and, like, manage chat with my phone, because your last message, I saw most of it, but it was a longer one, so I didn't get to see, all of it. So, I think there's gonna be another viewer thing that pops up right now. Let's make sure that's caught up. That should be caught up, okay. Okay, okay, so I've never actually done it like this, so I don't know how to, I'm doing it mobile right now, so I don't know how to how to see the chat on mobile. So hold on, give me a second, guys. I will be back in a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm very lost. How do you see? Oh wait a minute. Did I find it? No, hold on. Okay, does anyone know how, because I'm on phone. Does anyone know how you see chat on mobile with a live stream? Because for whatever reason, I can't find it. Either I'm just completely missing it, or... Okay, hold on, let me try one more thing. To see the video, there's a button to see, and to see it in full screen, go to the comments area. Okay, I'm trying to find the comments area, but it's not... Hold on. Maybe if I go to the channel and get full screen. Hold on. Sorry guys, this is this is taking longer than I wanted it to. I don't normally do it on mobile, so yeah, I'm trying to go where the chat normally is, but scroll down. If not, go to the description area and check there. Okay, so I just checked. It looks like using chat on like the phone you can't do. So maybe I'm going to see, I think. We're gonna try one more thing. So while we're doing that, I will start moving a little bit so it's not just stagnant for you guys. But yeah, if we can get that running, that will be better, so I can better manage chat with you guys and I don't miss any of your messages, because I don't wanna miss anything. Yeah, I've been able to as well, but for whatever reason on the stream it just wasn't popping up. I did both ways that I know how to do it in previous times I've done live streams or like watch live streams on mobile. I tried both of those ways and it didn't work. It might just be because the phone is a lot smaller of a screen, so it's like keeping real estate with all the other things. But I can. Okay, we found a way. It might be because it's the channel. I don't know. So, okay, we have it. It's up and running now. So I just have it on like I have a pad below me, so I can keep tabs on chat that way. So there we go. We found a way. Oh, wait. Vehicle right down there. I see you, I see you. Alright. Okay, if there's anything you guys want to chat about, let me know. I'm up for pretty much anything. Have you guys been watching, well, I guess not have been watching. Did you guys watch, Loki at all? If you did, what did you think of it? Because personally, I loved it. It was just... I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, so I'm not going to get into spoilers until I have the feedback from chat on viewing status. But if you have seen it, then we could get into conversation. But I don't want to spoil if you haven't seen it. What? Seen the whole... Wow. Well, I mean, depends on how you feel about the definitive or the fan one, because the... Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm in squads. Crud. Ah! I built myself in. Shoot. Okay, I'm out of materials, basically. So, ow. Okay, well... okay, that didn't work. But... yeah, I get you. I don't know where I fall in that either. Honestly, I don't really know. I can see, no, you're good. I can see both sides of it. And I actually really like I was skeptical on it in the first couple episodes, what they were doing with Loki and Sylvie. With that, I was not skeptical of it, I guess. I was just like curiously cautious, I guess, would be how you would say it, because I guess once you get over the thing of it's a variant of the same person, once you get over that, like, oh, excuse me, that brief bit of like, wait, that's odd. Once you get over that, I think it actually worked really well. And for the character of Loki, I think it worked a lot better than it would to any other character. Okay, I'm only thinking of 2. What are the other ones then? Because the 2 I'm thinking of are the 2 obvious ones. The 2 that I thought you were referring to were like the Mobius Loki or like the Sylvie Loki one. Those are the 2 that I've seen. Like as the 2 main factions on like in comment sections and all that. Those are the 2 main groups that I've seen. But are there other subgroups? Like, and if so, what are those? Okay, I'm gonna head over to this little bit on the bridge because it's far away from everyone else. Oh wait, someone gliding right over there. Hello. Oh wait, I didn't switch to solos, so I'm still in squads. Oh, I see you. Don't think you're getting away. There we go. Okay, yeah, after this game, I will have to switch back to, or switch to solos. Oh, wait, what? Okay, Ravonna, that one sort of makes sense. What? Okay, I can see where some of those come in. But other ones of those don't fully make sense to me. But like the main ones I could see. Okay, I desperately need health now. Can I eat some of the corn? I need the corn. I need corn. It's nom knees. Now, I'm very glad I have the pad now, because that's a long comment. I wouldn't be able to see that entire thing. But that's... that's... Yeah, apparently I knew that... Oh, no. There's another person gliding in. Okay. I knew that there were lots of... Like, I'd only known of, like, the 3. Like, the 3 ones that you mentioned up top on your comment, but... that's ridiculous. Okay, the corn does not heal you much, so... Either I need to find a health pack or we're going to be here a while. There we go. Actually, I might only need one more. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm at 100 now. We're in a circle, so we're all good. I'm really excited to see where they go with the multiverse in the future. I was talking to one of my Instagram friends. We did a Discord call. We did 2, actually, but the one that... no, I haven't. Actually, don't even know what that is. But I was talking with one of my Instagram friends. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a big, big virtual photographer and massive person in the community. It's DeWong Shots. I don't know if you guys have heard of him or follow him at all, but he's great. He's such a friendly person to talk to, and he does great content. So if you guys haven't followed him, he has 2 pages. It's DeWong Shots and DeWong Spidey, I think, is the other one, where he does solely like like Spider-Man photos. But yeah, check them out. If you can't find him by searching, you can check the people that I follow. He would pop up there, but he's great. And we did 2 Discord calls over the past like 2 weeks, I think, where we were talking like movies, TV, and games. And the first one where we were talking about like film and TV, we were talking for like 3 hours on Discord call. Like my phone battery was just zapped from that. And I wasn't expecting to be talking that long, but the conversation just kept naturally rolling out, and it was great. But one of the things that we talked about was that we're excited for the multiverse to come, but we're also slightly nervous about it because, and I don't think the Marvel writers, Discord's a great platform for communication. It not interfacing wise, but just what it does. It reminds me a lot of WhatsApp. It's just really seamless, and it works with any phone. So it's not like iPhone, Android communication things get weird sometimes. So like with Discord, it doesn't have that issue, which is very freeing for things. But yeah, we were talking, and I don't think the Marvel writers would do this. The writers at Marvel have shown that they know what they're doing, and they can write good stories, good character stories, and that they're not ones to take shortcuts in the writing style. But one of the things that I'm slightly nervous about is I don't want the multiverse being a thing now to like open up lazy writing opportunities. So say like, because now that, obviously I should have probably said this earlier, but there are going to be spoilers for everything that we talk about here. But obviously with Tony's death at the end of Endgame, Nat's death in Endgame, and Steve being not dead, but he's like gone out of the main timeline, I guess you could say. I want them to like respect those character deaths and those things, and not just be like, we want Cat back, so we're going to unnaturally force those characters back in, or like to get lazy with like bringing new characters in, or like just there's an issue here, we can solve it with the multiverse. That's why I'm excited for No Way Home, but I'm also nervous because I don't know if you guys have heard all the rumors on it, but people are like massively speculating that the 2 other Spider-Men from the other Spider-Man universes, so the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, would be coming into that movie, and it would be like a Spider-Verse live-action movie, I guess you could say, and I don't want that to happen. Because I mean, it would be cool, I guess, but the end of Far From Home gave us a massive question that I don't want to be sidelined. Oh boy. Ow. Okay, that didn't work. But, yeah, I don't... Oh, let me back out to switch to solos. Yeah, that's probably my one concern right now. But, like I said, I have faith in the Marvel writers. I don't think they would get that lazy with the writing or anything like that. Because, I mean, the Infinity Stones had the potential to, like, that same effect of anything can happen because the Infinity Stones have unlimited power, you know what I mean? So, yeah, what if I think is going to be kind of the test on this? Because after the finale of Loki, I am almost thinking that... Oh shoot, I need to turn copyrighted music off. Hold on. I haven't streamed for it in a while, so I forgot about this. I need to turn licensed audio off. There, okay. There we go, we're good now. Sorry. But, I think What If is going to be the big test. Because after the finale of Loki, I think What If has the potential to actually connect to the main MCU. Because before Loki, we all, and I kind of just assumed that it would be just like little fun things that they're doing on the side, not really connecting to anything else, I guess. And because these are probably going to turn out, and they're going to explain it as like alternate timelines, I guess, I doubt it would like carry over in a major way, but it has the potential to carry over because it happened. Just because it's in a different timeline, a different dimension, doesn't well, they've done Throg now. Because they did Throg in the second to last episode of Loki, which was, other than the Thanos copter, my favorite Easter egg in that entire show. The Thanos copter is on a whole new level of, oh my gosh, that's such a deep pull, I can't believe they did that. Like, fandom freak out. That was just like, probably the biggest thing from that that episode for me. But yeah, that would be cool if they did either the Animalverse or like, yeah, that would just be amazing if they did that. I mean, we haven't gotten confirmation on all of what all of the episodes are, and we also don't know if there's going to be a surprise season 2. Like, yeah, sometimes you just call those things. Like, I've done that a couple times, just like right before watching an episode, just like, imagine if da 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 happened, and then it just surprisingly does. But like, yeah, sometimes you can just like, just call that out of the blue. Alright, let's into the circle. But yeah, just because it's all happening in a different timeline doesn't mean that it can't carry over in some capacity. Because I could see, like, after Multiverse of Madness comes out, we don't know what the state of the multiverse is going to be after that. We don't know, like, I really hope they don't do this, but we don't know if it's going to be, like, sealed, so it's not there anymore, which I hope they don't do, because the multiverse gives us so many potential things that could happen that I don't want that story potential to be taken away so quickly after it was given. Especially now that Kang is here. Like, now that we have Kang, I think it's gonna stay here for a while. Because Kang is debatably is more powerful than Thanos. That's a debatable statement. But you know, I'm thinking about it now, and I don't even know if I 100% agree with myself on that. But I think, yeah, that's a debate that you could have, and I think there are arguments for both. But yeah, I'll stick with what I said, and I say Kang's probably, in the modern comic climate, and where well, yeah, there was a lot to unpack in that episode, too. We can get onto that in a minute, but just, Yeah, long story short, I'm really excited to see what happens. I've been wanting them to do. I swear, it feels like all of my MCU dreams are coming true in like the span of a month, because I've been wanting Young Avengers to come in for like ever. That seems like it's finally happening. Moon Knight's finally coming in. She-Hulk's finally coming in, and we have the multiverse. So those are things that I've been wanting forever, and they're all happening in like the next 3 years. I mean, we don't know when Young Avengers is happening, but we're starting to see the characters come in. Like we know Kamala's coming. We already have Billy and Tommy in there. We have Isaiah Bradley now. Kate Bishop's coming. Like I said, Kamala's coming. So the only ones we need are Hulkling, who, after talking with like family and friends, I'm convinced is going to come in Secret Invasion. And then we need Iron Lad, who I guess we kind of have, because in the comics, I don't know if they would go down this route, but in the comics, yeah, with most teams in comic books, they shift a lot. I mean, like, the main roster from the Avengers in the comics wasn't even the same roster that we got in the movies. It was like one of the more modern iterations. So, yeah, the rosters shift a lot. So I've always thought, when it comes to that, and when it comes to just comics in general, pick the stories you like, pick the characters you like in certain teams, and make your own headcanon. Just like all the stories that you've read that you really liked, regardless of what the official canon is, those stories, if you like them, then they happened. You just make your own headcanon on what happened and what didn't happen in your little universe, but still respect that's one of the things that I've always found that, and people should do more, like separating like the real canon and yeah, there are a lot of things. Oh, I forgot Cassie too. I knew I was forgetting one of them, but Cassie's been here forever. And with the recast that happened for Cassie, like, what was it, like, I want to say like 3 months ago now? She's almost certainly going to be a prominent character. So they're definitely setting up. Oh wow, I threw the wrong thing. I meant to throw fireflies, not the health pack. Wow, okay, that didn't work. But yeah, I'm really excited. And going back to what you said about like the WandaVision finale, that is going to have some implications too, because I mean, ooh, okay. Pausing on what we just started for a second, Squirrel Girl would be amazing. I don't know how they'd put her in the modern MCU films or what stories they'd do, but she would be a great character to go with the introduction of, or not the introduction of, but the continued stories with Spidey. I could see her popping up in, maybe not this, like, No Way Home I don't think would fit for her to come in, but I could totally see Squirrel Girl coming in at some point in the future. I think that's one of the things Marvel does so well. They know how to go into their backlog of B, C, D-list characters and make them like household names. Because I mean, Iron Man was one of the more obscure characters until the film, and now it's like one of the most known characters in pop culture. Honestly, I could see that, because Marvel has like this theme of doing 2 post-credit scenes, right? They do the serious one, which like really sets up the future. And then they have the kind of silly one that also has the potential to set up the future. So I could totally see her coming in like a post-credit scene that would be like the jokey one. Thematically it would be the jokier not cutscene, post-credit scene. But that would still have effects, right? Because it's a new character coming in, and I could totally see that. She would fit for like a Disney Plus show, maybe like a 6 or 7 episode like mini series. I could totally see that. Now the question is, who do you get to play that role? Because that's a very... I still haven't seen the first Sonic movie, and I don't know if I necessarily want to. It's not because I don't think it looks good, but I've never really been a big Sonic fan. That's just not really my thing. I never really played the games. I just didn't really get into it. So, but from the people who have watched it, I've heard it's pretty good. So, I'm glad the fandom seems to be really excited with, because I've seen what the post-credit scene was, and looks like Tails will be coming in. So that I can see where fans of that universe, that would be a huge thing. Yeah, I've seen the post-credit scene on it. So, Sworders, that way, you're completely fine. But, yeah, I'd be curious to see where they go with that. Yeah, I'm very curious to see where they would go with Tails. I don't even play any of the Sonic games like I mentioned, and I can tell you Tails is amazing. Just from the little nuggets of things that I've seen. But, yeah, I'm kind of circling back to what we talked about on the comment that you said. The WandaVision finale sets up a lot, because, I mean, with Monica, I'm assuming, this is kind of the assumption that I got from it. You guys in the chat, let me know if you got something different from this. I'd be very curious to see if there are different interpretations. But my guess is that she's going to be going up to the base that Fury was in at the end of, I think it was Far From Home? Like the space station with all the scrolls. That was my guess. There might be something different, but... So, there's that setting up, and, because we know she's going to be in, the Marvels. With Kamala as well. So, it's going to be Kamala, Carol, and Monica. So, the 3 there. So, that has a lot of potential. I'd be curious to see where they go with that. And then, obviously, with Wanda and Billy and Tommy, that is definitely going to come into play in Multiverse of Madness. I don't know what route they're going to go with that, because if you want me to, you guys can let me know in the comments if you want me to get into this. Yeah, I get you. I'm kind of disappointed, because going off of the only other thing of Captain Marvel I've seen was in the Superhero Squad. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I watched it a long time ago, and it was, I have to tell you, if you haven't seen it, you need to find it, because it's not on Disney Plus yet, sadly, but it is amazing. And the Captain Marvel in that show was fantastic. And yeah, so far the movie one just hasn't really done it for me. I can't really place what it is. It's just not working for me. Oh, what? yeah, the Superhero Squad is like, if you want great Marvel stories that are just the right mix of funny while also just being genuinely fantastic stories. Wait, it's on Disney Plus? Because I looked a while ago and it didn't show up. Have they added it? Okay, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I can see why that. It's amazing. So I'm definitely gonna have to look now because if it's on Disney Plus, I know what I'm doing for the rest of the day, and I'm binging that series again. But yeah, okay, yeah. If I can find it, I will definitely be rewatching it. But yeah, I'm curious to see what route they go with just Wanda's character in general, or just how they introduce Billy and Tommy into, or back into the the universe again. Yeah, that's another great one. I don't remember if I watched all of that one, but of the bit that I did watch, I remember really liking it. I think I remember that one. Yeah, that. If we're thinking of the same one, yeah, that one's great. But I'm very curious to see how they reintroduce what Billy and Tommy, because I'd be curious to see if they go down the same route the Young Avengers comics did. And I don't know if you guys watched that. I can go into what happened in that issue if you want. Just so we're on the same page, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you want me to get into that, let me know. Okay, your chat is behind a little bit. I just figured out. So, okay. So while it's catching up on the other question that I asked for chat, I will answer your thing. I was thinking of the one where, I think it's like where. What's the possibility of? Yeah, there's a lot of potential there, and there are a lot of different stories they can pull inspiration from. It's like there's the Young Avengers comic, which I was talking about briefly, that I don't know if we're going into full conversation on, but there's that, and then there's some of the other Vision and Wanda comics. They have kind of different interpretations on it as well. So I'm going to be curious to see which one they decide to take inspiration from. But on your question, the episode I was thinking of was, and I don't remember it fully, so I might be completely like making up an episode in my head or something like that, but I'm thinking of like Tony getting like either young Tony coming from the past or like getting like shrunk back down to his younger self or something along those lines is what I'm thinking of, but I don't fully remember. Yeah, I've been starting reading a couple comics because recently we got oh, okay. Now I think they were on the same page for that. But yeah, we recently got Marvel Unlimited, so I've been reading a couple of those comics. Like I just got done with the both of the Civil Wars, Civil War 1 and Civil War 2. All I gotta say is Civil War 2, I hope they adapt that somehow, because that story is beautiful and heartbreaking and captivating on so many different levels. So I really hope they adapt that somehow. And I was reading the Moon Knight comics, and that got me even more excited for Moon Knight to come into the MCU than I already was. And House of M is the other big one that I probably, like, big event-wise that I read. And then, I mean, you guys have seen me. If you have been watching my Instagram stories or have seen the folder that I have on comics, you'll know. Oh, you haven't seen? Okay. Before Multiverse of Madness comes out, you need to watch the first Doctor Strange. It's not a great film. I mean, it's good, but it's not one of my favorites from the Marvel Universe. I mean, it's good, but compared to any of the other Marvel films, it's not one of my favorites. But before Multiverse of Madness comes out, I would suggest you take the time to watch it on Disney Plus before that movie comes out. Just any point before you watch it. Yeah, I definitely think you should. It's really fun, and it has some of the best CGI work I've seen in any movie. Not just a Marvel movie, just any movie, period. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It just looks beautiful. And it really delves into the magical side of the Marvel Universe in a fantastic way. It explains it really well, while still leaving it up to the imagination on, like, what are the limits of this? What can someone do if they took the time to learn all of it? So it balances that fine line that I think more movies should strive to do, where you explain the rules, but you also leave enough of it unexplained that the audience can have fun finding it out for themselves, and you make it so that other stories can come in the future. I think it definitely will. I think it might be more so, actually, once you watch Doctor Strange, because yeah, if you like the stone already, then I think you would definitely like it more after watching Doctor Strange. I would think. This is not going well. I think I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Oh, who's my favorite in the MCU? I have two, and I touched on this in, like, super great detail on, I don't know if you guys watched it, the little podcast video that I did. Oh, let me turn down the game audio a little bit, because whenever anyone's firing, I realize it's very hard to hear me. But I touched on it in, like, super detail on the podcast episode that I did, I think, like 2 months ago, I think, something like that. But my two favorites right now, and it might change or, like, fluctuate on, like, the order depending on the future movies coming up, but as of right now, I can't really decide, like, because every character is different in their own way, so I don't really necessarily like comparing them, because it almost feels, like, unfair to the character, because there's, like, every one of them is so different, and they all have, like, their own things that make them a unique character. But I'll quit dancing around the question. My two favorites right now are Spidey and Wanda. Those two are probably my favorite right now. Spidey has always been one of my favorites since, like, forever. That's why I'm so excited for No Way Home to come out. Or just any of the material that has Spidey in it. I want more of that character. So, those, as of right now, those two are my favorites. What about you? What are your current favorites right now, knowing that it might change a little bit in the future? Because, I mean, things like that is constantly... Oh, 100%. I would love to do that. If you ever did that, you know how to how to contact me. So if you ever start doing that, we can 100% make that happen. Yeah, those two are definitely up there for me as well. 'Cause, I mean, they're the two that have had the most time. So we've gotten the most development for them over the course of the movies, and they're the ones that, as of right now, have the most complete journey, I think. I mean, Black Widow's up there as well. Probably close to the same level as them, especially after the movie came out. But I think those two have the most complete arcs as of right now. So, it's very easy to see why those are... that would be fine. I mean, like I said, the thing where I told you guys I talked with DeWong for like 3 hours was I was recording it. I meant for it to be like a thing that I uploaded, but then I realized the audio didn't record because for whatever reason Discord doesn't let you like record the audio, or at least with the way that I was doing it. So I'm going to kind of revamp that a little bit. I'm still going to make a video based off all the things I accumulated from talking with him a little bit, but it's my current idea, which it's probably is going to be a long time, not like a long time, but probably a couple months before that video comes out, because I already have like 15, 16 videos in the pipeline that I'm working on. I'm not working on all of them at once, but I'm kind of like going down my list. I have a lot of them. I'm doing character studies for almost everyone in the MCU. I'm going to work my way through that. I was actually going to write... I've written the Iron Man study, which I was actually really happy with. I was probably going to record the audio for that and edit it today, probably. And then probably I was going to write the Cap study as well. And the character studies are really fun to do. I mean, I've only done one so far, so I don't have like the whole process down yet. But from the one that I did, it is really fun, and it kind of, in a way, I hope that the video when it comes out you guys can kind of take away the same thing that I did in writing it, but it just gives me a new appreciation of the character, like seeing everything kind of just laid out. A lot of narrowed down and hold on. Yeah, I've shown you what my what my working schedule is, and yeah, there's a lot. And all of them are ones that I 100% know I want to do. So it's not like I can eliminate any because it wouldn't be one that I'd want to work on. Every single one of them are ones that I genuinely want to work on, and I'm not just doing because it's an idea. Wow. Oh boy. Yeah, well, everyone has their way that they just kind of writes it down and configure it that works for them, so. Oh boy. I think I might have actually gotten away from them. Maybe. I guess not. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. But, yeah, I think... Yeah, everyone has that list that they do. You see, I've started trying to get into the habit of that, but a lot of the times my brain is like a black hole. So something goes in, just stays there until I need it. I've never really understood why, but if there's an idea that I have that I genuinely like, I don't really need to write it down because I'll just remember it. I mean, I've started writing it down anyway because it's a good habit to get into, but I've always just remembered it. And it's not even like I actively like try to remember. It's just whenever I need it again, my brain pops it back out. Yeah, I don't even know how it happens because it's not like it's something I'm doing. My brain just makes it work for whatever reason. But yeah, I've started getting into the habit of writing things down because it makes everything so much easier because you don't have to rely on you remembering it. It's just if you need it, it's there. It's somewhere that you can look back to, and you don't need to stress over forgetting it because it's always there. But yeah, I have a lot of videos in the pipeline, like the character studies. There's like, I can barely remember. Yeah, there are some things where it's like that. Because I mean, sometimes I'll be watching a show or something, and the second we're done with the episode, I can't remember a character's name. I'm thinking about it, and like, this is why I always watch shows or movies with family or friends. It's boring watching it by myself because you can't have the conversation about it afterwards. Because I mean, to me, a big part of movie and TV watching experience is watching it and sharing that with other people and having those conversations, which it brings your enjoyment of it up because you're talking about it, you're engaging in it more than just viewing it for like the 2 hours it lasts and then forgetting about it. It's sticking with you even after the credits roll. So, but yeah, sometimes I'll just completely blank on a character's name that I probably just heard like 2 minutes ago. Yeah. Our brains work in strange ways. Not in a circle, so let's head over there. I don't even know how long we've been streaming for. Let's see. Does it say? Does it say? No, it does not say. Okay. Okay, if there are any, for anyone, if there are any characters from movie or TV that you want me to do a character study video on, you can let me know, and I will 100% get on that if it's a character that I know. I mean, so I just... It's very hard to, when you're like really, really super excited about something and you just want to talk about it with someone, it's very hard to keep that in when you know they haven't seen it yet, so and you don't want to spoil anything for them. It is very hard to contain your excitement. Believe me, I've been there many, many times. It is very hard. And you need to get that excitement out somewhere. So either finding someone who has seen it so you guys can have that conversation, because sometimes when you're so excited about something, you just need to let out that excitement somehow. Yeah, it's weird. Just sometimes just letting it out. Same with any emotion, really. Just letting that out. Either with excitement, sometimes it just amplifies it because you're finally able to act on it, and that makes you think about it and remember it. So sometimes doing that can actually amplify your excitement, which most of the time is a good thing, unless you have to try not to spoil it for someone else, in which case that can actually be very detrimental. But Well, where are these shots coming from? All the way over there. Alright. I see you. Well, that is where, like, Discord groups come in. This is why, like, apps like Discord or, Reddit or anything like that are so great, because you can find it, because there are fandom groups for everything. So if you really, really want to, I'm sure there's a group out there that you can discuss it with. It's just about finding the right one. I'd be very curious to know, chat, what, of all three of the Disney Plus shows, which is your favorite so far? I've had this conversation like at least 5 different times now, and I basically always settle on the same thing, which is, I can't really answer that question, because in the same thing I was talking about with like the characters, it's almost unfair to compare them because they're so different. So comparing them kind of, not disrespects, that's not the right word for it, but for the sake of the conversation, like, disrespects what it's doing because you're comparing it to other things. Pretty much only use Discord to talk to some people, actually. Yeah, I can see that. With certain ones, if the group isn't, like, doesn't have a good audience, or like it's not managed very well by the moderators or something, I can totally see that. But yeah, that's why I said just like it's about finding the right one, because there are good ones out there. So it's just about finding the good ones. Ah! Okay, that didn't work. I was at a lot shorter of health than I was thinking I was. Loki's a good one. That's... I don't know, because I don't really want to compare them. Because they're all so different, and they're all really good. So, I'm not really in a place, I feel, to compare them all. But... Yes! Yes, I have. That is one of the most underrated movies ever. It is so good. It's great. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it is fantastic. I mean, it has like one of my favorite just songs in it, period. Not just like from... Yeah, I can totally see where you're coming from with that. It is definitely that type of movie. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't remember anyone's name, really. But, the T-Rex, I don't remember their name. But... the, Little Wonders, I think is what it's called? Yeah, yeah. It's that one. I think it's the... like, the main theme of it. Like, not the theme, but... If you've heard it, you know it. But yeah, I have a very strong emotional connection to that song, let's say. Yeah, it is fantastic, right? It's just amazing. And I have it on my playlist for iTunes, so... And I'm so glad you brought up that movie. almost no one, it seems, almost no one that I've talked to. Yeah. Yeah, it is just beautiful. It is amazing. But I'm very glad you brought it up because at least not that I've talked to him about. I don't really know anyone else who's seen it, so I am very glad you brought that up because that is like one of my favorite movies just ever. It is so good. And it's very underrated too. Ah! Okay, that was close. That was a very sloppy firefight by me. Let's heal up here. Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up. That I will certainly do that. That's probably a very good point. Okay, well, on the topics of Disney things, which of the three Cars films is your favorite? Because for me, it's probably a very close match between 1 or 3. 2 is actually really good. I understand why people don't really like it all that much, but I really like it. It's just a fun serial. Not serial movie, but I think Cars 3 came out at like the perfect time for me. And just I haven't gone back to watch it since. But I just remember it's just amazing because the first one was like all I would watch when I was like really, really young. It was like I lived and breathed that movie for like 2 years. So when the third one came out, I don't remember what year it came out, but I think I was in like I was either in like 6th grade or like just going into junior high school, I think. So it came out like just the perfect time where I still had a nostalgia for it. I mean, I probably will forever have a nostalgia for those movies because, like I said, it was just such a big part of my life for so long. Oh, the first Cars? I think it came out 2003, 2004, something like that. And I was born in 2005. So, but Cars 3, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm going to look it up now because I don't want to get it wrong. When did Cars 3 come out? Hold on. I'm going to ask my Siri really quick. So, yeah, I'm going to look at the third really quick, okay? Hey Siri. When did Cars 3 release? Oh, I don't think she heard me. Hey Siri. When did Cars 3 release?
3. Cars 3. Cars like 3.
Um,
June 15th, 2017.
I don't know if you guys could hear that. June 15th, 2017. So that's when Cars 3 was released. Oh, seriously? I haven't seen the timestamp on it. Wow. It does not feel like we've been going that long. Time flies when you're having fun and you're having conversations. Oh, there's a person right there. Hello. Oh boy, this isn't gonna end well. Ow. Yep. Now they have to deal with the wolves, though. Siri, the MVP of this stream. I love this emote so much. I'm so glad Jazz is back, even in just a small way. Okay. I know, but what makes you say that now? Click the access card from IO guard. Okay, looks like we're going to an IO base. Oh, hello, welcome to the third viewer. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to join in on the conversation in the chat. We are just chatting a little bit, just having fun. So yeah, if there's any topics you wanna discuss, feel free to drop them in the comments and we will get that discussion going. Oh, yeah, that would definitely fit the bill of strange, huh? Oh, IO guard right there. Let's go take you out and get your access card for my challenge. About hat. Okay. Baseball hats are pretty good. I don't know what to constitute to that. I mean, I don't wear them a lot, but whenever I'm going to like Joshua Tree or Yosemite or anything like that, if it's a really, really hot day, I'll probably wear one. Just to helps with sunburn, I guess, because I mean sunscreen does most of the job, but hats can help. Nail that down. Favorite kind of hat? Probably. This is random, but okay. I don't know if you've seen it, but like the ones that are sort of a cross between the fisherman or safari hats. Like I have one from the San Diego Zoo from like years ago, but those are probably my favorite ones because they're really comfy and they do the job of a hat without really like restricting too much because they're like the little brim part is like floopy or floppy, so you can like It doesn't mean that you can't do any things that you would be able to do with that one because you don't have the not the brim, but like I guess the bill of the hat getting in the way for like the baseball hats. But I mean, like I said, I don't wear them very often, but when I do, it's most likely one of those or a Santa hat during Christmas. Those are like the only hats they wear. Ooh, if I was at all confident that I'd be able to rock a top hat, then I would wear one. But I'm not confident at all that I would be able to make one work. So I don't try. That would look nice. Wonder what's the costume that you're going for with that? Do you have one in mind, or do you just want do you just want an excuse to wear another top hat? Okay, that's my legendary challenge done. I'm now level 96. We're very close to 100. Very close. Complete bounties on bounty boards still to visit Coral Cove, Base Camp Golf, and Unremarkable Shack. Okay. Oh, I know where all these are. Coral Cove is... Ooh. That could look good. Okay. Once that happens, you need to send me a picture of that because I want to see what that looks like when it's done. That could look awesome. Okay, maybe next match we'll go for one of these things. Coral Cove, Base Camp, or the Unremarkable Shack. Well, we will go for those next match. And then if I come across a bounty board, we can try to track a bounty too. Get some of my challenges done. Maybe we can get me to 200 today. Who knows? Or at least very close. I mean, I'm close already. I'm at 96, but if we could maybe get me to 98, maybe? Well, I think you still have time. We have 4 months. Right, 4 months, right? Yes, 4 months, okay. I haven't completely lost my mind. 4 months. There's the countdown to the event. Oh yeah! I was still counting July, but we're in August now. In my head I was thinking July, August, September, October. But, yeah, you're right. It's 3, because we're in August now. So, yeah, it's 3. Oh, yeah. That would be fun, though. That would be a very fun little mini project. Or, not really a mini project, you're making a costume. There's nothing mini about that, but you know what I mean. Someone directly below me. That's fun. That definitely makes the costumes more personal. As opposed to just ones you get from the store. We've done that once with like an Assassin's Creed costume a while ago. Oh, a gold direct. Okay. You bought the battle pass, good sir. Ow. That didn't work. Oh. That... Okay, that's gonna be cute. That would be really cute. Hey, what's up? How's it going? This is... Feel free to join in on the conversation in the chat. We are just hanging out, chatting a little bit today. And we can talk about whatever. So if you have a topic you want to... Oh, nice. Yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun to do costumes, and especially making costumes, because you have that like connection to that Halloween. I don't know yet. I think I probably will. What? I don't know. But I think I probably will this year. I mean, if it's something big, I probably need to figure out what it is now. Because like you said, 3 months, so... If it's something, I probably need to figure out what that is, like, today. But... I might just do something really simple. Like... I can figure it out. I mean... We're currently... like, making a jacket for the positivity proposal. Yeah, exactly. So I might just rock that, I guess, and just be like, that be my quote-unquote costume. Ooh, okay. If I do one of those, I'd want to do it well. So I would spend the time and, like, do it really good. The question is, what Spider-Man, though? Do I do, like, Peter Parker Spider-Man? Do I do Ben Reilly? Do I do Miguel O'Hara? Which Spider-Man do I do? Because there are so many. That's the question there. Miguel O'Hara's one, if you're doing the blue and red 2099 costume, or even the modern yellow, or not yellow, white, gray, and red, would be tricky. So I almost think you'd want to do one of the simpler ones. So like Ben Reilly's or Peter Parker's are probably the two easiest ones, I would think. So, probably one of those two. Maybe. I mean, we're trying to make a little like Mando Jedi thing for Star Wars Celebration this year or next year. So, working on that one too. But after that, like maybe if we decide to do another WonderCon or something like to that effect, maybe, or just something fun, just in general, like just do a photo shoot with that. But after the one that we're currently working on is done, we could 100% do. Oh, the Star Wars week? Oh yeah. During Star Wars Celebration, there's all the new releases, and then around May the 4th, and Revenge of the 5th, and Return of the 6th, there's most of the time there's releases. They canceled the 2020 Star Wars Celebration, and then they moved it to 2021. But then everyone that had a ticket got an email basically saying it's being pushed back, so that they had like more time for COVID compliance and just setting up everything. Oh yeah, they definitely still did the show. There's tons around Celebration. It's a madhouse of reveals and just new things and all the great cosplays. I mean, the cosplay community, I mean, I haven't really dipped my toes in it at all, but I know a couple, like not personally, but I know a couple cosplayers just like that I've talked to on Instagram, and they're a dedicated fan base. So they all like take things so seriously, and they all support each other. It's a really nice community. So if you ever get a chance to have a good conversation with a cosplayer, they're amazing people. Well, I know oh great, shark right there. The one that got like canceled and then postponed was the Anaheim one. It's going to be at the Anaheim Convention Center, I'm pretty sure. That's where all the main events in Anaheim go, because that's where we had the WonderCon that we went to. That's where that was, and then tons of stuff happens at the Anaheim Convention Center. Oh boy! No, don't kill me! I'm trying to do my challenge. I don't think. Yeah, that's. Ow. Okay, I'll just land that next time. I think we might be, because. What games has anyone... Blah, 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 blah. Let me try to speak properly this time. What games has everyone been playing recently? Oh, Aldrin Singh, you just asked almost the exact same thing that I did. Not anything really out of the ordinary. I mean, we just got back from Yosemite. So photos are going to be coming from that trip very soon. I'll probably post one today, actually. I just need to get in gear and start editing those photos. And then, been video making, script writing. We're doing all those character study scripts that I was talking about. Just started doing more stuff for school, because school's coming up really soon, which I'm super excited for this year. This year has the potential to be the best school year ever. And I'm not just saying that. I seriously mean, I really think that this school year has the potential to be the biggest, not just for school, but like development and everything that I want to do. It just... Oh, Minecraft to this day is still one of the best games ever. Yeah. Well, that's a fun little thing to do, though, because you get to watch them be all goofy like puppies are. Oh, yeah. I haven't played any of those games, but that community is... It's definitely a tightly knit community, from what I've seen. I mean, I'm not in it, because I haven't played the games, like I said, but... Yeah. Communities that I've found, if a community is truly passionate about what they're doing and have found out that real connection, communities never really die. They just like, they don't have modern conversations to have, because if a new thing hasn't come out for a while, then there's not any modern things to talk about. But yeah, true communities last forever. Is this not the shack they're talking about? Is it the other one? Probably. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Cal. Ooh, I've seen gameplay on Octodad a little bit, and it looks interesting, to say the least. Okay, there's the unremarkable shack. That's done. Let's go back to the chest. Ooh, I've played a little bit of it. I haven't finished it, but the Final Fantasy VII Remake is fantastic. When we made the shift to PS5, because the storage on the PS5 is so small. I had to move a couple things off, like onto another separate hard drive, and because there were so many other games that I wanted to play that were coming out, like Miles Morales came out around that time, Hitman 3 was coming out, and those were all giant games. Some cuts had to be made, so Final Fantasy VII was one of the ones that I, not deleted, but like I uninstalled it for the time being. Ah! Oh no. But yeah, that I want to go back to that one. Oh, excuse me. Oh, definitely. Yeah, those two, like Octodad and Minecraft, are two of the games that like really helped YouTube soar in its beginning days. I want to say Minecraft more, just because that was the more mainstream of the two. But yeah, they both had a big impact. I haven't played any Final Fantasy games, so my family said I'd love. Oh, I definitely think you would like them. To me, that seems exactly like your style of game that you would want to do. They're amazing, and yeah, I haven't played many either. I played Final Fantasy 15, and then I played Final Fantasy 7 Remake shortly thereafter. 15 was such a fun ride. Final Fantasy 15 is phenomenal. Has one of the best photo modes too, because it's just so simple. Don't need any of the flashy filters or anything like that. Just everything that happens naturally in a camera. Anything you can do with a real camera, you can do in that photo mode. It's just so streamlined. It's amazing. Oh, I don't think I knew that. Have you been taking any photos in Devil May Cry? I completely forgot that I had a photo mode, actually. I haven't seen many photos from that one. That's probably why I forgot that was even a thing. There we go. My Firefly supply. Ooh, yes, it does. That, if you can get past everything else in that game that's a dumpster fire, I'm sure the photo mode's fantastic. But I mean, one good photo mode can't save a game of travesty levels like that one. Yeah, I mean, if there's ever a game where you could just mess around and get good combos, super flashy combat, that would be it. So I mean, you're in the right place if that's what you're looking for. What do you mean, one of those people? There's nothing... I mean, I'm sure it has, like, a good vision with it. Like, I'm sure there are good things about it, but the release was... just, they didn't... It's not even the game developer's fault. The developers... The developers were doing all they could. I'm not flaming on the developers. The developers did fantastic. They did what they needed to get the game done. And what they did was fantastic. It was the publisher that messed it up. Because they were the ones that were saying we need the game out now. So I'm not mad at the developers. It was the... This is an incident 100% on the publishers. The developers did all they could, and no one can fault anyone for that. So... Ah! Oh no, it's exploding. Oh boy. Yeah, that's my stance on that game. The developers did all they could. The publishers kind of screwed it over. Just sent that game out to die, really. I mean, yeah, it's... The glitches is the only thing that I've seen that's really bad. I mean, the core mechanics are fine. It's just... like I said, it's not the developer's fault. The only thing that was with that was it was released way too early. And then the fandom got its expectations way too high. That's the thing with that. I'm sure that the gameplay and the story is fantastic. It's just down to it was released too early. And that's not the developer's fault. Ooh, I've heard Need for Speed Heat's really good. And yeah, I completely agree. Fandoms can get strange. I mean, most of them don't. There's just certain sections of certain fandoms that... Yeah, that's the thing that... In a game like that, it's all down to the AI systems. I mean, if it's a challenge you're after, then I mean... That's the game for it. Oh boy. I don't really watch anime at all, so that conversation's all you guys. I mean, I watched the original Pokemon anime like many years ago, but other than that, I haven't. I don't really. Anime is not really my style, I guess. I mean, I completely respect it, and thousands of people like it, so that is fantastic. But it's just not my thing. That's one of the reasons I don't get into anime, really. I mean, just so long. There's so many different plot threads, so many different seasons. I mean, same reason I haven't got into Kingdom Hearts yet. Just so many things. It's just confusing. I really want to get into Kingdom Hearts because, I mean, it's Disney. And Final Fantasy. Just combine those two. But there's so many games, and the way they title it is confusing. Yeah, I've heard of that, and I've thought of looking into that, but I don't know. Yeah, that I know. And I know Sephiroth is one of the bosses in another one. I know he's probably gonna kill me, so I'm just kinda... How are you missing me? This guy is terrible aim. How are you missing me? I'm standing still. Ow. Okay, there we go. Finally! What are you dancing on? You took like 50 years to kill someone standing still. What are you dancing on? Little does this guy know, they're on stream. What? Okay, that's a crazy title. I don't even know what that is, so no, I haven't seen it, but that is a ridiculous title. It's fascinating reading you guys' conversation on something I know nothing about. I'm being serious. It's like genuinely really interesting. Plant wiretaps at different key locations. Alright. No idea how to do that, but... Almost right over it. Head into the redacted bunker. So close to level 97, guys. No, I'm not. I can't believe they're actually doing that. I mean, it makes sense. Just cash in on all the hype from the mainstream show and doing probably the second most popular character. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. I might like. I mean, I might just out of curiosity watch like one episode to see what the heck it's all about, but it's not gonna be one that I like. Dang it, that I delve too much into. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. It's kind of like a cultural event, I guess, but for a certain group. Oh, really? Okay, that's funny. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yes, we got someone in the back of the... Oh, no. We broke the train, but there was someone behind. Okay. There's another one. There's one up here. Somewhere. We need to do 3. I have. Yeah, I'm very, very interested. Ooh, that would be awesome. Maybe we can schedule that. I mean, we have our not, I guess, chat room on Instagram. So if we want, we can talk and kind of schedule that for everyone. But yeah, that would be fun. I haven't talked to you guys in so long. Because both of you guys are away from my local area now, so. But yeah, that would be great. I would love that. Okay, now where the heck is this little tower thing? Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Especially because we're the only ones in the in the chat. Oh, found it. It's strange. It's a little strange, not like bad strange, but just kind of like, wait, what's going on? Let me mark that. Take one of the vehicles, and we can head off. And away we go. Oh, that 100%. That would be amazing. We could take you to Universal and you can finally learn what the tram is. But yeah, in all seriousness, that would be really fun. I remember playing Ark when I went over to your place, and I was just confused the entire time. I mean, it was fun watching you play it and just try in vain to get me to understand it, but yeah, I was just lost. I'm like, what's going on? What does this button do? Why do I have to craft everything? What's this? Why are there so many different dinosaurs? I was just... Yeah, we're thinking we might go to Florida soon. Like either as like a senior graduation thing or just at some point in the future because we want to go to all the Florida parks. So that's definitely on our travel agenda for some point. Oh no, almost out of fuel. That's not good. Oh, there's another car right here. How convenient is that? I'll leave the radio on. It's not copyrighted music, so we're fine. Wait, is that a player or is that an NPC? I think that's the NPC. Oh, nice. That should be really fun.
You're definitely gonna have to tell me how that goes. That sounds really fun. I'm sure they will. I think you'd have a really fun time with that. I think that would be fun. Ow. That didn't work. Alright. Now I have to build structures. 1 of 25. Alright. That should be easy. Just spam build a little bit. Oh. What? Yeah, that would be really fun. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I think you'd enjoy that. That would be really fun for you. Okay. Now, just interact with an IO operative's computer. Okay, head to an IO base. We'll go to this one over here because it's so out of the way. Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Well, Final Fantasy VII, you said was already on your radar, so that Uncharted 4, if you haven't played that one, Horizon Zero Dawn, especially with Forbidden West coming out soon, definitely play that one. Either the two Spider-Man games, Spider-Man PS4 or Spider-Man Miles Morales, either of them are amazing games, so those. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's the one that you have played. Okay. Well, this goes for both of you guys. Yeah, we have very different styles of games, but that... That's a good thing, I feel, though, because it expands our view. We get to do the things we might not have normally, so... Ooh, yeah. Which one have you played? Have you played Second Son? That's the only one I know by name. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's another fandom that is very, very... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Build structures. Alright, let's get enough materials and then spam build a little bit. Do you guys have any film or TV recommendations for anyone? Because I'm looking to expand my watching. So either shows to binge or movies that you think I'd enjoy. What? I mean, there's one that that I've been watching that I think alternate instinct. I don't necessarily think it would be your thing, but for you, I think it would definitely be your thing. It's on Peacock right now. It's called Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, and it's fantastic. It is just like it's one of those that you can't really describe and do it justice because it's ridiculous, but it is also so just like heartfelt in like the story that it's saying, especially in the first season. We haven't fully delved into the second season yet, but the first season was great because it was really fun, really lighthearted, but it still dealt with serious things and oh, it's on Hulu too. Okay. Yeah, it is fantastic. Yeah, it's really lighthearted, really fun, but it also deals with like serious things in the respectful way that those things deserve and need in stories. So it's fantastic. The first season I really liked. We haven't, like I said, we haven't delved into the second season very much yet, but the first season was fantastic. That's probably the only one I can think of that I haven't recommended to you guys already, or that I know you guys haven't watched. I mean, I will continue peddling you guys to watch NCIS until the heat death of the universe, but I've tried in vain so far, but that's not going to stop me from continuing to try. Oh wow, seriously? Jeez, okay. Yeah, this is what happens when you get a good conversation going. It just keeps going, keeps building from there. Oh, nice. That should be really fun. I'll be excited to see what you think of it when you get your hands on it. So definitely text us and let us know what you think of it when you get your hands on it. That's going to be really fun for you. I'm excited to see how you like it. I mean, it had its update recently for not the PS5 version. It had its like upgrade thing. So it has the photo mode now. I just what? Oh my gosh, that would have been a very strange conversation. I'm glad it didn't go there. Wow, that. Yeah, that it. I don't even know where I can go from there. Wait, what? Oh. Hey, remember how we were talking that fandoms are really strange? Yeah, this is a perfect example of that. I uh, I am shocked that that's a thing, but at the same time, it's the internet, so nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing surprises me anymore. I just uh of the ones that you've seen. Somehow the no spacing makes that even funnier. Why? Why is that a thing? Okay, moving swiftly along from that, of the ones that you guys have seen, I don't know if you've seen all of them, but what is your favorite Star Wars movie? Because mine has been for a while, and I think is always going to be Rogue One. That is just, to me, that's my favorite one. It's a very out there pick, because no one seems to agree with me, but I don't care. But I'm curious to see what, oh boy, what you guys' are. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 are great, but I mean, I can go into detail on why Rogue One's my favorite if you want me to, but beware, if you get me started on that, that's a tangent that will probably last a long time. Because you know how I get when I'm talking about things I'm passionate about, but... Oh yeah, that's fine. So, one is in Phantom Menace or A New Hope? Because those would be two very different answers. So which one are you talking about? Are you talking like episode 1 or... Or the number 1 released? Ah, okay. Nice. I've never heard someone say that. That's really interesting. Nice. Yeah, I think the prequels definitely hold a special place in every one of this generation's hearts, but and this is an opinion that I know a lot of people will probably very harshly disagree with, but the sequels are my favorite of the trilogies. It just, to me, it's executed the best. It's of consistent quality. All of them are like... Okay, that statement is either tragic or makes sense depending on the ones that you've attempted to watch. Because I can understand why you would have fallen asleep during Attack of the Clones. Because the only exciting thing that happens in that movie is the Geonosian arena battle at the end. Everything else is politics and the worst execution of a romance I've ever seen. So I can understand why you would have fallen asleep in that movie. I can't really understand any other ones, but if it's Attack of the Clones, then I understand completely. Oh boy. Want to build battle, buddy? I'm not prepared for this at all, but let's go. I mean, at certain times that could make sense, but... Okay, I'm out of materials now. This may be over. For me, definitely, because I have no materials. Oh boy. Hi there. Ow. This is not going well for me. I wish I had a shotgun. Ow. Ooh. I mean, yeah. As long as you haven't fallen asleep during one in the theater. Because that, I don't know how that's possible. Especially if you have the Dolby Atmos speakers. Those things are like... Oh, nice. I've seen a bit of footage on Pokemon Unite, and it looks interesting, but the microtransactions are out of control. Okay, that's good, because if you manage to fall asleep during the theater viewing with the Dolby Atmos speakers, then you must be, like, the hardest sleeper in the world. Because I don't know how that would even be humanly possible. Okay, what challenges do we have now? Mind Wipe, Bunker Jonesy, Swamp Stalker, or Human Bill. Okay. Have you guys seen movies rerun? Usually do in theaters. No, I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Have I? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Have you? I don't think I have. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. What? I always thought it would be fun to watch a rerun, but I don't think I have. Oh, nice. I haven't seen any of those, sadly, but oh, nice. Yeah, the theater that we always go to. I don't know if you guys ever went to it. I will because this is a live stream, I'm not gonna say it, but I will text you guys it later, and yeah, I knew about the Black Cauldron. I had seen a few things on that. But yeah. I'm sure all of those are on Disney Plus too. Thank you. Hold on guys, give me 1 second. Oh, there's the NPC I need to talk to. Alright, there we go. Thank you. Alright, we are back. Some behind the scenes stuff right there. But we are all good. There you are. I need to talk to you. And mind wipe you. I don't know how I do that. Do I just... There we go. Yeah, I'm very glad Disney's been digging into their repertoire of old movies and adding them. I mean, I'm just glad, if nothing else, that they have the Cat from Outer Space. That is a 100% victory in my eyes. slip truck right over here. Let's go get that. And I think they should, honestly. Because as much as it might not have aged well, it's a part of history. And you can't erase that, so just add it and then give like a viewer discretion thing at the beginning. I think that's all you need to do. I mean, they did it with some of the other ones. So, yeah, I think... Yeah, that I can agree with, but... I mean... Yeah, like I said, you can't erase that. So, I mean... Just give a viewer discretion thing at the beginning and it will be all fine, I think. Yeah, that's one of those things that the parent should have the option to if they want to or not. So, oh, we just got another viewer. Hello. We have 4 right now. I mean, there's only really one bit of it that is, and it's not, I mean, this might come across wrong, so I hope you guys know what I mean, but it's not a big thing. Like, it's not like I'm super prominent. I'm not saying that just because it's a smaller thing means that it's better in any way, but it's not like a super prominent thing. I hope you know what I mean by that. Have you guys been watching the Olympics over the last couple of days? Oh. Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, there are certain bits of it. Yeah, but not everything of it is, I guess, but yeah, I get what you're saying. And yeah, I haven't watched a whole lot of it, but I really like watching the Olympics with family, so I want to do it a little bit more. So this year we've been watching quite a bit of it, and it's been really fun. I really like watching it. I don't normally either, but the Olympics is just such a big thing. It's not about the sports. I mean, that's the part of it, but that's not what it's about. It's about the coming. I mean, like, what else brings the entire world together like this? That's the point of it. It's not about the sports. The sports is just what the thing is. That's not what it is. Yeah, I get what you mean. And in certain parts it can get like that, I guess, but for the most part it's wow, my aim is terrible. Yeah, I get what you mean, especially especially with certain things like the cheating bits and all that. That is the part that gets kind of like, okay, come on, that's not what this is supposed to be. But most of the time it's not that. But yeah, I get what you're saying. And to answer the other question, vaguely, not like, I don't have the encyclopedic knowledge like everyone else does, but I know roughly like which sports we've done best in, or like the big moments, things like that, but I don't know everything. I'm not like the massive connoisseur of it. I just like I said, I just like the togetherness of it that like just brings the world. Oh, no, I don't. We looked it up over the vacation when we were up at Yosemite. We were watching some of the Olympics there, and we looked it up, and I think it was like there've been, I don't remember how many we found, but been going on for a long time, and I don't remember what it was. If you want me to, I can ask Siri again. And I can just turn Siri's volume up so you guys can hopefully hear it. If you want me to, let me know. I can easily do that. With my Siri that I accidentally turned Australian and I don't know how to reset that feature, but this one I don't really want to because I've actually kind of grown attached to it. I'm still in a circle. Great. I need a health pack. Oh yeah, there's a section like settings for Siri, isn't there? But yeah, I was thinking of changing it, but I think at this point I'm just gonna leave it. Cause I mean, how many other people have the? I don't think I've ever heard anyone else have the Australian Siri, so like, it's a unique thing, and at this point it's just a different thing. So I think I kind of want to leave it as it is now. Like I said, I've just kind of grown attached to it in a weird way. Yes, I held back. Thank you for bringing that to me. Bada bing. Yeah, mine is the female Australian Siri. I think you guys probably heard it. That last time I asked Siri about the release date of Cars 3. I don't know if you heard it super clear, but we're on 3 limbs this game. That it's actually pretty good for me. The British one is probably the most popular one, it seems. That's the one that it seems like most people do. Oh, I see you down there. Nine people left, including myself. Okay, I think... I don't even see how many comments there have been. I can't. Not right off, but I can count how many there have been. That would take me forever, but I can count. Yeah, I don't have a direct number. At least on my end, I don't. But Hold on, let me yeah, let me look on my end and see. Display chat. No, there's no way for me to check. I know there have been a lot. Our peak was 100 on that Avengers stream with Red Blue a while ago. It's like 105, I think. That stream was fantastic. I wanna do another stream with Red Blue at some point. Maybe one with a DeWong as well, if he'd be up for it. I'd love to do it. Yeah, it was really fun. I like just having the interactions, like either with chat or other people that I'm. Like in chat or other people that I have on the stream. It just makes it easier to talk and it makes it more. Which genuine is not the word, but like it's easier to make conversations going as opposed to like forcing it. It just comes naturally and it makes it more kinetic and it just makes it more fun to watch, I would guess, and it's more fun to do when it's not just me. Because when it's myself, oh wow, okay. So yeah, definitely after this match I think I'll do one more and then I'll call it a day. We'll finish up whatever conversation we're on at the time and then we'll call it a day. Because I still want to do script writing a little bit. So to save myself some time and to save you guys the rest of your day, I'll end it there. Seven people left, including myself. Kind of in the middle of all of it. Oh, got a cow. It's so hard to hit the cows. Alright. We have 4 people watching right now. Ugh. I forget what the most consecutive viewers on one stream, what that record is for us. Ow. Where did that come from? Okay, if the record's 3, then we've beaten that now, because we have 4 consecutive viewers right now. Wish I had fireflies right now. So I could burn this building down. Oh, I see another one. Wish I had a sniper too. I don't know how many. Ah! Shoot, I thought I was gonna hit the water. That didn't work. Oh, I thought you were gonna do a joke. You were being literal about it. Okay. Then yeah, that actually makes sense. Okay. This skin is one of my favorites. The polar bear right here. Don't see many people using them, but it's an amazing skin. Okay, this will probably be our last match, guys. Oh no, they must be. They must be either not having fun at all or having the best time ever with that. How did he manage to do that? I mean, if they liked it, then there you go. That would be a very long comment. Oh boy, here we go. What? Okay, I must find this song now because I'm so captivated. I want to know the rest. Oh, okay. Somehow that makes it make a lot more sense. Oh, that's fine. You're good. There are 4 people watching right now. I know I probably said that a little while ago, but still. Oh, hello. You're an IO guard, but still. Okay, I only watched like one of his things. I don't remember his lyrics being that crazy. Oh, okay. Ah, darn it. Okay, so that is probably going to be it for the stream because the stream's been going on for a long, long time. Is there anything that anyone wanted to talk about before we leave? Because I'm going to mess around with the alien for a minute. So if there's any other things or conversations that want to have, we can bring them up now and we can finalize our stuff. Do I seriously only have one thing left? I'm not to 100 yet. Did I buy everything else? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna... Oh no, I have 2 things. So they have that and then I have the skin. So hold on. Did I buy everything else on every page? Yeah, everything else is... Alright. Well, I'm level 98, so I only have 2 more level ups to go. Okay, so yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. Or not today's episode. I've been recording too many too many episodes of the series. That's just ingrained in my mind. That's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to WAP. This intro is going fantastically. If you liked the video, if you liked the stream, if you liked what you're seeing here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. See more content by me. And if you want to see even more content by me, then feel free to follow me on my Instagram and Twitter pages, which are both at DigiFam Entertainment. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye, guys. See, this is why I don't do this professionally. I'm not professional. Alright. Bye, guys. Yes, exactly.